Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my channel, The Wisdom Talk. This is Vidya AI Wali from Rehan School Teachers Training Institute, batch 24, level 1. And my today's topic is the role of creativity in problem solving. And ChatGPT is with us for conversation. So, hello, ChatGPT.
Hello there. Pleasure to be here. So, creativity and problem solving is basically connecting dots that don't usually get connected. It lets you reframe the problem, look at it from angles that are not thought of normally. Like, instead of just asking how to fix something, you might ask, what if this wasn't a problem at all? That shift opens up new paths. Also, mixing ideas from different fields often sparks those aha moments. It's as much about perspective as pure logic.
How does creativity help us find solutions to difficult problems?
Mhm. It helps by loosening fixed thinking. When standard approaches stall, creativity encourages lateral thinking, trying wild combinations or reframing assumptions. For instance, instead of asking how to make the current method better, ask what outcome do we actually need? Or even what would make this fun to solve? That flexibility tends to turn dead ends into new roads.
So, what's the difference between creative thinking and traditional thinking?
Yeah. Well, traditional thinking tends to follow set steps, proven procedures, safe and predictable. Creative thinking is more willing to bend those rules a bit, to question assumptions and combine ideas in new ways. So, tradition keeps things reliable, creativity keeps things adaptable. Both matter. It's really about knowing when to stick with the rules and when to play a little.
How can we develop our creativity in daily life?
Small nudges help. Mix up routines. Try new music, cook something unfamiliar, doodle, brainstorm without judging the result. Ask, what else could this be? Make time for boredom. That actually sparks ideas. And steal like an artist. Borrow inspiration, not exact copies. The more you practice noticing new angles, the more your brain starts enjoying that game.
Why is thinking outside the box important when solving problems?
Because box thinking can miss better answers. Stepping outside expands possibilities, lets you spot simpler fixes or unexpected wins. It breaks routine assumptions, helps avoid groupthink, and invites fresh perspectives. It's not rebellion for its own sake, it's purposeful curiosity. That's usually where the breakthroughs hide.
Okay, as you are talking about curiosity, so how does curiosity help improve creative problem solving?
Mm. Curiosity keeps you asking what else, why, what if. Those questions surface new information and angles. It makes you comfortable with not knowing right away, which honestly is where most creativity lives. It reframes problems as puzzles, not burdens, which tends to make solutions more likely to pop up.
What role does imagination play in solving problem?
Imagination lets you mentally test ideas before they're real, kind of like a safe sandbox. You can tweak, try, even imagine failures without the cost. That freedom generates options faster and helps spot ones you never get by just marching through steps. It makes solutions more original and often more doable.
Okay, so can brainstorming help us generate new ideas?
Absolutely. But structure helps. Set a clear focus, defer judgment, encourage a wild first round, then converge and refine. Quantity first, quality second. It's like widening the funnel first, then narrowing towards what actually works. That rhythm keeps creative energy productive instead of chaotic.
So, what should we do when our first solution doesn't work?
Pause. Ask what assumption did we bake in? List a couple alternatives, even silly ones. Test small and learn quick. Iteration beats perfection. Treat each miss as useful feedback, not failure. That keeps momentum without burning out.
Okay, so how can failure encourage creativity and innovation?
Mhm. Well, when something doesn't work, it shows you what to stop repeating. That narrows the search space. More importantly, it reframes mistakes as information, not verdicts. You learn which assumptions to retire and which to keep. Over time, that builds better instincts and a more experimental mindset. So failure becomes a tool, not an enemy.
How can, why is it important to look at a problem from different perspectives?
Because every perspective highlights different facts, risks, and opportunities. Looking at different perspectives helps reduce blind spots and often leads to more robust solutions that work in real messy life, not just on paper. It's the difference between a sketch and a fully colored picture.
How can collaboration with others improve creative problem solving?
Other people bring different assumptions, experiences, and vocabularies. So their perspective can poke holes in your blind spots. Yes, it can slow things down a bit, but done well, it makes ideas sturdier and more road tested. It's like creative stress testing. Before launch day surprises you in the wild.
How does creativity help students solve academic problems?
It helps students move beyond rote methods. They can reframe questions, map concepts visually, or use analogies. That flexibility turns tricky problems into something navigable and honestly more enjoyable to tackle. It builds confidence too because they see multiple ways forward rather than just one right answer.
How can teachers encourage creativity in the classrooms?
Teachers can model curiosity, invite multiple answers before settling on one, allow safe mistakes, and design open ended tasks. Like, create more than one way to show understanding, say a mini project instead of only a test, and provide feedback that nudges, not only corrects. That balance makes experimenting feel legit, not risky. Students then start taking smart risks on their own.
Okay, thank you so much, ChatGPT, for joining us on our
Yeah,
channel,
my
The Wisdom
pleasure.
Talk. See you again on the same channel with another topic. Till that time, Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.